Hi, my name is Cheyenne Kramer, and I wanted to just share a little bit of my story to let you know why I've been so involved in helping to get this community collaborative off the ground. My husband and I went through a major financial crash about a decade ago. It was about that same time that a lot of other people went through the foreclosure experience, and we did as well. Ours was a little bit different in that it was mostly because my husband's health was starting to fail. And it was becoming more and more difficult for him to do his business that he had done very successfully for 15 years. And we were not well prepared for him to exit that business. We tried to sell it in a traditional way. It wasn't working. So we tried a non-traditional way, ended up losing out big time in terms of not getting the money for that business that we were promised. And everything fell apart back in 2008, 2009, 2010. And the kicker was we really didn't know what was going to happen to us when we exited our house. We were not in a good place. We did not have any decent credit. We could not rent an apartment. We didn't have the money to rent an apartment. And if it hadn't been for our youngest son taking us into his apartment and helping us out for literally over a year to give us a little bit of space to heal, to figure out what our next steps were, to figure out what did we want to do and what did we have to offer the world. And during that year, he took care of a lot of things that just took a lot of stress off us and gave us the opportunity to think clearly, to be able to have a new support structure around us. We actually met a group of business owners across the country who became a support structure, and they helped us in a lot of ways to formulate new classes, new coaching, new training, all kinds of things that we had not done previously. And as a result of what happened with us, we came face to face with a system that we came to understand keeps people stuck in poverty. If we had done everything that the system told us to do, we never would have gotten back on our feet. We would have had to just give in and be part of the poverty trap. And we decided that we didn't want that. So we had to let go of some of the benefits and such we were receiving just so that we could live life and recreate our life in the way that we wanted to recreate it. So we did. And in the meantime, we had the opportunity to take some of our prior knowledge about entrepreneurship, the things my husband did, the things that I learned how to do, and we brought them together and decided that as a result of being just so determined to help more people escape the poverty trap, we started teaching entrepreneurship skills in homeless shelters to the formerly incarcerated community, working with at-risk youth, trying to help keep these kids out of gangs and off from selling drugs in the streets. A lot of our youth have some very natural talents in sales and marketing and entrepreneurship, but the school systems are not giving them the support they need to be able to do something productive with that. And that ends up becoming too many of our young people caught in the prison system. So that's our story. That's why we know what needs to happen in terms of putting an end to homelessness, of giving more people the opportunity to rise out of the poverty trap, to become self-sustaining. And we invite you to join us in this endeavor. This needs to be a community effort, and it needs to happen in every community in this country. Together, we can be the solution to end homelessness and end the poverty trap. But we need to come together. We need to collaborate. So thank you to everybody, to Melanie Paul, and everybody who has shown up to be part of this collaborative, because we are the change that we've been waiting for. Thanks for checking in with us. Hope to see you out here with us. Have a great day.